admit to being an electronic hoarder. This is to say, if something looks even vaguely interesting, I'm apt to save it to my hard drive in the hope that it will furnish inspiration or information in the future. When my computer blew up, I lost a lot of stuff, good and not so important, that I probably would never refer to again. Fortunately, I purchased an online backup service, and my useless files were patiently waiting for me in cyberspace. Now, all I had to do was figure out how to get the service to work. This brings me to my point. I seem to have a knack for paying for stuff I could have gotten for free. I first discovered my talent when I was a lowly grade schooler. Every year, our school had a Halloween party, for which the entry fee was a can of food for the nuns who taught us. Boys, being the obnoxious but somewhat humorous creatures they are, kept the good sisters well supplied with cans from which labels had been removed. That meant the convent inmates would be ignorant of the gift's true nature until application of a can opener revealed such delicacies as Alpo or Puss and Boots. I, however, was kinder to our female clergy, and spent my entire allowance on a can of corn to secure my admittance to the festivities.
Why is there a can of corn in your book bag?
I need it for the Halloween party at school.
Are you planning to go as the Jolly Green Giant?
No, we have to bring a donation to the convent to go to the party. It transpired that my mother would have donated a can of corn from the family larder. Her can only cost a third as much as mine. And no, she would not pay me back for my impulsive but unnecessary generosity. My sister, Lady Baltimore, told me of one of his lordship's relatives who suffers from a similar affliction to mine. Instead of squandering her hard-won resources on things freely available, she is optimistic that she is always on the verge of becoming the next Bill Gates, financially speaking. She buys lottery tickets and signs up for every get-rich-quick and never-move-a-muscle scheme that comes to her attention. She promised to take the whole family on an all-expense-paid trip to the Bahamas or some such, when her ship finally came in. His lordship's stepmother muttered something to the effect that if that happened, the aunt in question would probably be at the airport. Over the years, I've bought scores of machines or software that were supposed to be the answer to all my prayers, or at least finally solve some vexing problem. When it came in the mail, I usually found out that the thing was overrated if it served any purpose at all. My kitchen drawers are full of things I've bought with money I should have used to buy a good, sharp knife. I invested in health food for my cats that they informed me would shorten their lives because they would rather starve to death than eat it. I asked my brother, the Duke of Granger, how to retrieve my lost files. He asked me if I had lost a lot of valuable information. I told him about my online backup service and that I could be confident that my files, valuable and otherwise, awaited me in cyberspace.
How much did you pay for that?
Lise asked.
Didn't you know your ISP provides backup for free?
So now you've heard my story. I'd stick around to chat, but I have a plane to catch and it's a long swim to the airport.